so excited for this week's math lesson because we're going to be learning all about shapes. And I know you guys already know about our 2D shapes and that they're flat, kind of like this circle. But we're going to be learning about 3D shapes as well, which are not flat and look kind of like this. So something that this shape reminds me of is our silent speedball. But for this week, I'm going to call it our silent sphere ball because this is a sphere. So why 3D shapes are so important is because, well, I have this 2D circle right here and I can't throw that. I can't play with that or really do much with this. It's flat. I can't really do anything with it. But without this circle, we wouldn't have known how to make a sphere like this ball that we can play with. So that's why it's really important to understand shapes. Shapes are all around us in the world, and it's important that we have a really good understanding of them because it gives us a way to explain things and talk about things in our world. And also, like Blake, you want to design things, you want to be an architect, so you're going to have a really good understanding of shapes to build a really cool robot. Or like Xander, you love to build golf courses. If you want to build the best golf course in the world, you're going to have to understand shapes. Or Savannah and Naya and Addison, all of you guys love crafts. It's really important when you guys make things that you understand how shapes fit together and all of that. So that's why I'm so excited to learn about 3D shapes. So just as a reminder, 2D shapes are flat. 3D shapes have depth, meaning there's something inside them. I can hold it, I can throw it. Depth. So our first shape that we're going to learn about is a cylinder. And a cylinder is round. There's a circle on the top and the bottom. And the bottom and the top circle, they're both the same size. So I have an example, kind of like this paper towel roll. Two circles, bottom and top. It's round. And imagine if we didn't have an understanding of cylinders, what would we put our paper towels on? That would be what if all the paper towels were just stacked together and flat? That would be so difficult. This makes our life so much easier. So cylinder, very important. Our next shape is the sphere, our silent sphere ball. It's round, there are no edges or corners, and we can play with it. Also kind of like this globe. Round, no edges or corners, and it's hollow. It has something inside. It has depth. Our next shape that we're going to learn about is the cone. So the cone kind of looks like a triangle. It's pointed, triangular, and the bottom is round, kind of like these ice cream cones. So if we didn't have a triangle, we wouldn't have thought of how to make a cone. And then what would we eat our ice cream out of? Bowls? That's boring. Cones, very important for our ice cream eating. Okay, cube. It's square. It has 6 sides, 6 different squares in it, and it has 8 vertices or corners. There are the corners. Kind of like our big dice. If we didn't have cubes, we wouldn't be able to play our math games in class. Our next thing is rectangular prism, and it's very similar to the cube, except it's rectangular, but it has 6 sides, 8 vertices or corners, and it has 2 long sides that are parallel. I have an example of a pencil box. Without a rectangular prism, we wouldn't be able to hold our pencils in a box. So very important. I think that was all. Oh wait, one more. And this is going to be you guys' favorite. The pyramid. It's triangular. You see the triangles? But the bottom is square and it's pointy. Kind of like you guys' favorite thing to build with our magnet center. I think you guys think these are rocket ships, right? Triangles, square on the bottom. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do, now that you know all of our 3D shapes, I want you to go and get your 3D shape book from your packet, and I want you to fill in all the answers and make all your shapes. And you guys can refer back to this video if you need help thinking of different attributes to help describe your shapes. So I hope this helps. Silent Sphere Ball. I love you guys. Bye.